Hello and welcome. Time to grow, folks. I'm Ella Bates, your learning expert. I'm here with your daily brain bites about how to learn and what to learn. So today's topic is all about reading and why it's really great for learning and why it's really great for your brain, why it's really great for you to help you retain information. Now, that is whether or not the book is relevant to what you're learning. Reading has immense benefits to you from a learning perspective. I am here to share them with you. Let me bring up here. Here we go. Number one, mental stimulation. This is really important. Now, you might think you are stimulating your brain, but you know, as you are scrolling mindlessly, as you are in the internet, being mindless in what we do, not really focusing, not really being engrossed in something, we are just doing mindless activities. And our brain is a muscle just like our body is, and we need to exercise it. So reading any book, whether you are reading some trashy novel, or whether you're reading something kind of cool that you can learn from, or whether you're reading something very reference-based. Okay, so these are 3 books I'm reading right now. In fact, I'm rereading 2 of them. Mental stimulation, important. You can expand your vocabulary. Why on earth would you want to do that? So as I'm asking you these questions, you might think, and then come up with an idea. Please, if you're watching this live, put in the comments, say hi, tell me what you think. I would love to hear from you. Share your stories too. It's not just the Ella Show, although it is Ella BTV. Anyway, expanding your vocabulary. Why would you want to do that? A couple of reasons. A, it makes you sound cooler. And what it does, it actually increases conversation. And when you increase conversation, it gives you the opportunity to share more. Share your knowledge. And when we know and we share our knowledge, it grows it, it doubles it. It puts it right into the long-term memory and out of the short-term memory, because it says, hey, this is important enough to share. But expanding your vocabulary helps you communicate. One of the key factors in any job role that you apply for will always be communication. One of the key factors as a business owner will always be communication. Key factors in any relationship, communication. So we know that communication is pretty important. But when you expand your vocabulary, it allows you more words to be able to describe how you're feeling, be able to describe ideas, be able to describe what your knowledge is. So that's pretty important. Top tip, and I only read that this morning, 50 pages is enough. If you get through to 50 pages and you are not engaged, you are not engrossed in the topic, and the author isn't speaking to you, close the book, donate it, give it to someone else. You don't have to keep reading it purely because the knowledge is really important in there. If you look at people like Cohen Ray, Jack Canfield, Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, people like that, they're all saying exactly the same thing. They're all saying exactly the same thing. I'm repeating it because it's really important, okay? What it is, it's they position it slightly different. They have a different pace about them. They have a bit of a different tone about them, okay? So if you don't resonate with the author, it's okay to go, no, not for me, and donate it to someone else, because let me tell you, that someone else will love and be engrossed in that kind of author. Maybe it's just not great for you. You can annotate a book. What is annotating? Annotating is when you are highlighting things and writing in your book. So I want to show you the last book that I annotated was this book here. You Are a Badass. If you haven't read it, it's absolutely brilliant. Jen Sincero. I hope this is the version that I actually started to annotate. Let me just pull up here. Yes. So I work with a couple of things. I work with highlight pens. Let me find some examples of that. Maybe this is the wrong book for me to pick up, but I have annotated some of this. For example, I put it in my own words. I've highlighted particular areas. What you can do is you can circle things that you want to take action on and put a big A next to it. So when you back flip through the book, you can go, okay, yeah, I'm going to definitely take action over that. This is really obsessing, actually, because I'm pretty sure that I did. Yeah. So things that are really important. If you're a doodler, you can doodle like me. You can star things. You can have color coding. You can have your own little symbols like I do here. So the idea behind this is when I go back to this book, I can just flick through and go, and get a really good snapshot. So what you're doing is you're paraphrasing your own understanding. Like, look at this. Things I've written here, okay? It's okay to annotate a book. In fact, I love it when I get a secondhand book and it's been annotated in. So do consider that. And when we're talking here, we're talking books that it's okay if it's not reference material, and it's like a little bit of a chick flick. That's okay too. In this noisy world, we want to be fully immersed. When was the last time you were so fully immersed? For me, that's reading or in the movie theater or a really good binge watch of something on Netflix. So, for example, have you been to the movies? What movie did you watch where you last felt total tunnel vision in the movie and you felt like you were part of it? And all of a sudden ended and you're like, oh, that's right, I'm in the movie theater, right? In a book, you can get so engrossed in the characters, engrossed in thinking about what it'd be like to take action on something if it's a reference book. Yeah, like, look at this. My annotations, I love it. These are a great book, actually. I don't know if you've read it or not, but you should take a look at it. Really, really cool. The other thing to tell you about is reading aloud. Okay, yes, maybe the last time you did this, you were in the school, but when you read aloud, what that allows you to do is retain the knowledge because you are reinforcing it more than once. So that's why I run a self-leadership reading club. I don't know whether you know that. So look at ellabates.com/self-leadership book club. You'll be able to find more information on that because it retains my knowledge. And I also get to share it with others. When you share your knowledge, it is double folded. It is retained more in the hippocampus and the neocortex, which is where you go to when you're wanting to strategically think, which means that you have a filing cabinet full of information to take out the tool you need to be able to be awesome and have great impact in the world. So that is today's short daily brain bite. It is all about reading and why it's really cool and why it's really important to you if you want to retain information. If you have any questions, message me, ella@ellabates.com, or private message me. But thank you for joining us. Bye, guys.